Hi, you guys, it's me, Shantae, and welcome back to Shake It Up with Shantae. If you've been here before, welcome back as always. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome, 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 and thank you guys as well. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. This is my first time back since then. I just been so busy. I've been busy this last week rather. Following Thanksgiving, I've received a whole bunch of new subscribers. I want to welcome y'all and thank y'all so very much. I really appreciate that. But today I'm gonna be showing y'all after Thanksgiving something that is getting cold. It's cold outside, and we need more soup in our life. Here in Georgia, where I am, it done got a little chilly, and we need soup. So I'm gonna show y'all an easy peasy, simple way to make broccoli and cheddar soup. But the difference is, the broccoli coming straight out my garden. We're gonna hurry up, y'all, because the dog barking next door, and I ain't trying to hear all that. Alright, come over here. We're gonna get this one right here. Alright, I think that's all I need for this soup. That's all I need, y'all. That's it right there. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna show you how I clean my vegetables off when I get them out the garden. So I just picked these, and what I'm gonna do is basically you can cut them if you want to, but I'm just gonna break these off just like this. I got some cold water here. I have a big enough bowl for them. Just break them off just like that. And I'm gonna add a little bit of vinegar to the water. And that's just something I do. It doesn't affect the taste when you add the vinegar. I do all of my most of all my vegetables like that, and herbs that I just pick straight out of the garden, because honey, I be trying to kill whatever be in there. I be trying to kill it, and I know a little vinegar, there was probably too much, but that's okay. And then you just let them sit here. Let it sit here for about, I'm gonna let them sit here for about 10 or 15 minutes. Then I'll come back, but I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the stove so I can start on this soup. All right, for this soup, I will be using chicken broth. I get the Swanson unsalted chicken broth. I have a little bit of half and half. I have 4 cups of cheese, which is 2 cups in each bag. I have some cream cheese, some Land O'Lakes butter, some shredded carrots, some salt, garlic, red pepper flakes, parsley, black pepper, onion powder, and flour. So the first thing I'm going to do is come over here to this pot. I'm going to turn it on a medium-high heat, and I'm going to add my whole stick of butter. Get this butter melted down in there. All right, y'all, so my butter has melted. I'm going to take a half a cup of flour. Now this is to get my, this is to make a roux so my soup can be a little thick. It don't have to be perfect on the money, but I'm just giving it so I can give y'all measurements. All right. Let me mix that up first. Put the rest of it in there. Okay. Yep, I put a whole stick of butter in there. So that's a whole stick of butter, a half a cup of flour. All right. Just stir it till it all dissolves very smoothly. See, it's smooth. Okay, now I'm going to add my chicken broth. Okay. I know I'm going to use this whole 32 ounce. I know that. Now, if you want to use fresh homemade chicken broth, you can. If you want to use turkey broth, you can. I don't recommend beef broth, but, you know, use what you like. All of this stuff is substitutable. I'm just showing you guys how I make this my way. So this is a 32 ounce of chicken broth. Okay. I'm gonna let this get hot and come to a boil. I still have my stove on like a medium, kind of like a medium heat. Not a medium high, medium low, just in the middle. I'm gonna let that come to a boil, and then I'm gonna add my carrots. I'm gonna let this get hot first. I'm going in with my second container of chicken broth. Probably use half of it. Yep, I use about half of it. I think that's good. So I used a whole 1.5 of this 32 ounce. A whole 1.5 one. And I got the one that says unsalted because I like to put my own seasonings. So that's all the chicken broth I'm going to need. Now, if you're making more or if you're making less, then you just adjust it to your liking. So I'm going to let this come to a boil. I'm going to add some seasonings right now. I'm going to go ahead and add me some garlic powder to this. I like garlic, so I'm going to add a lot of garlic powder. I'm also adding me some red pepper flakes. Not a lot of red pepper flakes, just a little bit. And you can add as much seasoning as you like. I'm going to add some onion powder. And you can also cut up fresh onion, blend them in a blender if you want, or a food processor if you want to add fresh onions so that they can be finely chopped. And I'm going to add some coarse black pepper. All right, I want this to boil and get kind of hot before I add my carrots. So I'm going to let this boil a little bit. I'll tell y'all how long I let it boil before I add my carrots. All right, y'all, so this has been boiling for maybe, it didn't even come to a hard boil. It was just like a simmer, and it's been simmering for about maybe 5 minutes. You see how thick it has gotten? So I'm going to go ahead and add maybe a handful of carrots, shredded carrots in here. I won't be adding the whole bag, you know, just a little bit. You can add as many as you like, as much as you like. I'm going to add about a half a cup maybe in mine. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to let them get a little soft. So I'll give them about 5 minutes as well. All right, y'all. So my broccoli has been soaking in this vinegar water, and it looks pretty clean. I'm going to go ahead and strain this water off and give them a rinse. Another rinse in some cold water. All right. I'm just going to rinse these just like that. And that's it. They're ready. No bugs or anything. All natural, straight out of my garden, honey. Yes. Take these to the cutting board and go ahead and chop them up. All right, y'all. This been boiling. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add my half and half to this. I'm going to go ahead and add my half and half. Half and half is probably about a cup. Probably about a cup of half and half I put in here. Y'all, this smells so good. Woo, it smells so good. I don't recommend regular milk. You either do half and half or heavy cream. Don't do regular milk because you're going to need it to be kind of thick. So stir that up real good so it can get warm. Y'all ought to smell this. My God, my God. Y'all should smell this, honey. It smells so good. Smells so, so good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a half of this 8-ounce thing of cream cheese. I'm only going to use half of it. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. This is my secret weapon right here. This cream cheese. Y'all just don't know what this cream cheese do to this soup now. Make sure y'all do it. But if you don't like cream cheese, you don't have to put it in now. But I'm just saying, if you put it in now, you ain't gonna regret it. You're gonna want to do it all the time. Stick that cream cheese in there, honey. And let your cream cheese If you're going to use it, let it sit out to get room temperature. Let it sit out to get room temperature. I'm going to let that melt on up in there. Then I'm going to pour my cheese. While my cream cheese is melting down, I'm going to go ahead and chop my broccoli up. Now, you can chop your broccoli how you like. You can even use a little bit of the stem. But I like to really chop my broccoli. Just like that. I saved some of the big chunks to go in last because I just like to see big chunks of it. But it's okay to eat the stem, y'all. Put a little bit of that stem in there, honey. Make that soup hearty, baby. Make it hearty. Because I know some people, they use all their stem, baby. They cut up all their stem and put it in there. And these freshly, honey, out my garden. Can y'all imagine how good and fresh these things taste? Ooh. I can't wait to eat some of this soup, baby. I can't wait. I'm going to save these big chunks right here. That's just, I want to put those on top. But you can put as much broccoli as you want. You can make it fulfilling as you want it to be. You don't have to use as much as I did. You can use a little less if you want to, or a little more if you like. It's up to you, honey. It's your soup. This gonna be your broccoli and cheddar soup, baby. But this is what I'm gonna put in my soup right here. Okay? You don't want to chop it up too fine, though. I can tell you that. I like mine a little chunky. Alright, let me go over here and see what my cream cheese looking like. Don't forget, y'all, when y'all doing this and y'all put that cream cheese in there. Honey, let that cream cheese sit out and get room temperature. Which some I didn't do. But that's okay. It's gonna melt anyway. Get out a couple more seconds before I put my cheese in there. Just a couple more. Alright, y'all, this is ready for my cheese. I'm gonna turn this off for a second while I add my cheese. I'm also gonna add a little salt, y'all. You can omit the salt if you want to. You can add some, but this needed some salt. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my cheese. I have 2 packs of, I have some mild cheddar and I have some sharp cheddar. Now, you can use fresh cheese, like you want to grate it up. You can do that. You can use fresh grated cheese if you like, but why? When you can just buy it out the bag, it's much more easier and it's quicker. I'm going to put these 2 cups of this mild cheddar in there. Get out a stir, honey. I'm going to add my other bag of cheese. Okay. That seems like a lot of cheese, y'all, but it's not. It's good. It's a broccoli and cheddar soup, so it's a perfect amount of cheese. Look at all of that. That cheese just melting, and it just looks so creamy and oh my goodness, y'all. I can't wait to eat this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I can have some to take to work tomorrow. When I go to work, babe. When I go back to work, I can have some of this to take to work, be honey. I'm telling y'all. I can have some of this. Just stir it, y'all. Stir it. Go ahead and turn your heat back up. I turned the heat off so it won't be boiling while my cheese, because I don't want it to break up my cheese, you know, and curl. So I turned the fire off, and you go ahead and turn it back on. Yes, honey, yes. And I'm going to go ahead and put my broccoli in here. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. Put my broccoli in here. Now, if you using frozen broccoli, you might want to steam it before you put it in your soup. Since this is fresh, I don't have to do all that. But if you're using frozen broccoli, yeah. And I would prefer to use the florets if you're gonna use the frozen broccoli in the bag. See, this is how I like mine, a little chunky. Some people like to shred their broccoli all the way up. I don't. I like it just like this. I'm gonna let this simmer on low, y'all, for about 10 minutes. Covered. Put a lid on it. Let it rip. 10 minutes. All right, y'all. My soup is done. This baby is completely done. Everything is smooth and creamy. Oh my God, I wish y'all can smell this. I'm gonna go ahead and top this with my broccoli that I had sitting aside over here, because like I said, I like a little crunch at the end of mine. Now, you do not have to do this step if you don't want to. I choose to do it because I like that little extra crunch in mine. So I do that. I just add that to mine at the end once it get done cooking. Oh my God, y'all, look at this. Look at this. I mean, this looks so daggone good. Broccoli and cheddar soup is perfect for the season right now. It's cold outside. I know it's cold here in Georgia. It's not as cold as it is up north with some of you guys, but this is the perfect time, you know, all that heavy eating, and we got to do it all over again 2 more times. So this is something light, you know, not too heavy. You can take this to work, eat it for lunch. You can eat it a couple times out of the day. Honey, this is perfect. This is the perfect soup, baby. This is the perfect soup. And I ain't gonna be mad if you chop up a little chicken and put it in here, honey. Then you got you a whole meal, baby. You chop up your little white meat chicken, honey, and throw it in here on top of this, honey. Get you some croutons, you know, like the croutons for your salad, honey. You put some on there, baby. This is good. This is good eating, honey. I'm gonna go ahead and bowl me up some. Got my little bowl over here, honey. I'm ready to taste this. Y'all know it's hot, and I can't let it cool off. I just ain't got the patience to let it cool off. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Help us, sister. I'm going to eat all this too, honey. I'm going to eat this. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm eating it. Look at that. Look at that. Got to get me a spoon. Let me grab me a spoon and let this cool down for a couple seconds. All right, y'all. I done put it on a plate. I sprinkle me a little black pepper on there and a little bit of parsley, just so it can look pretty for y'all, honey. But I'm about to dive in this. Like I said, you know, if you want to chop you up some chicken and put it in here, get you some croutons and put it in here, honey, make this a whole meal, you can do that. But I'm going to try this, honey. Ooh, Lord Jesus, call him a name, y'all. Let's call him a name. Tastes so good. Oh my God. Ain't that like a good homemade soup, honey? Any kind of soup. But this broccoli and cheddar soup, whew. Let me get some of that broccoli. Oh my God. This that fresh broccoli that came out my garden, honey. I'm super excited, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. It's so good, but it's so hot. If y'all watching this right now and y'all think this the bomb and y'all can taste it, like y'all be saying, ooh, I can taste it, go ahead and thumbs up the video right now and subscribe if you haven't done so. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so. Do that right now. I appreciate it. And if you can share it a little bit if you want to. Feel free, because it's free. Share the video. Because this good, honey. I bet y'all can taste it. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Y'all, this so hot, but it's good at the same time. I need to let that cool off. Thank you guys for tuning in to Shake It Up with Shantae. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to thumbs it up, subscribe, please share, leave a comment. I will read. I read all my comments. I try to anyway. I appreciate you guys so much. Until that next video, I will see you all then. Don't forget, make you some broccoli and cheddar soup for these next couple days while it's cold. Enjoy it, honey, because I'm going to enjoy it. Bye, y'all.